Hello, and in this video we'll be looking at how to create iterations easily using Python generators. What are Python generators? A Python generator is a simple way of creating iterators without having to implement a class with the dunder iter and dunder next methods. And we don't have to keep track of internal states nor raise a stop iteration when all the values have been returned. So a generator function just returns an object which is an iterator, so you can iterate over one value at a time. So how do you create a generator in Python? That's as simple as replacing the return statement in the function with a yield statement in the function. So let's create a simple generator function. Let's call it gen. And in this function we want to return the value n and increment it every time the iterator is called. So let's make n equals 0 and let's use the yield statement. So the first time the iterator is called, it will return the n value 0. Now the next time the iterator is called, we want to increment the values, so let's do n plus equals 1, and we want to yield that value n, and let's do that one more time. Now if we use that generator to create our iterable object, so if we iterate over the object g with the next function, and let's print that out, and let's do that 3 more times and give that a run. So you can see the first value that was returned was 0, and it keeps a state of n, so the next time we call it, it increments it to 1, and it still keeps the state, and the next time we call it again, it increments to 2, and the last time we call it, it doesn't have anything to return back, which is why it raises the stop iteration error. Now we can also create generators with a loop, so let's do a simple for loop and use the range function. Let's return the values 0 to 3, so we'll put 0 and 4 here, and let's yield the value. So if we loop through that iterable now, for number in the iterable that our generator function returns, let's print each number. Let's give that a run. So that prints 0, 1, 2 and 3, because every time it iterates over, it'll yield a new value. So there's also one more way of creating a generator object, and that's by using a generator expression. So let's say we have a list of numbers and we want to create a generator object which gives the squared of each number every time we iterate through the list. We can do that by creating our object squared and then using the generator expression, which is using the parenthesis, and in there we have a simple one-liner. So we want the squared for each number in our list, so in my list. So if we print that out, so you can see now we have the generator object using our generator expression, and we can loop through it like we would with any iterable. So let's do for n in squared, and let's print out n, and we get the squared of each value in that list. Generator expressions can also be used in functions. So let's say we wanted to find out the max value from the squared of all these numbers. We can do that by just passing the generator expression in the max function, and let's print that out. Let's get rid of that and give that a run. You can see the max value is 100, which is the square root of 10. Or we can find the sum and give that a run. So that gives us back 146. So that's how you can build iterators in Python using a generator or generator expressions. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you next time.